Hey everyone, it's time for this year's USDGC Predictions video. My predictions last year were absolutely terrible, so I'm hoping to clean it up this year. First up, we have the deep sleeper category. So this is someone I'm picturing outside of the top 30 or top 40 that we're giving a long shot chance to. This feels like throwing a dart at a dartboard. I don't have a ton of confidence in anyone outside of the top 15 of actually winning this event. But if I had to pick someone, I'm going with Evan Scott. Evan has picked it up in the latter part of the season. He has some momentum, and momentum's obviously a big thing going into any event, particularly a major. So you never know. Next, for our sleeper pick, this guy shouldn't even be sleeper pick eligible, but I'm going with James Proctor. There's really two things that I think are most important at Winthrop, and this applies to a lot of courses as well, is accurate distance. You're able to push, but you're not taking a ton of OB strokes, and you're also putting well. And James is a pretty accurate thrower, but more importantly, he is one of the best putters in the world. So I fully expect if the putting shines that he's going to end up in the top 10, maybe even the top 5. Next up in 5th place, I have Nicholas Antila. So Nicholas, for a lot of people, really emerged last year at Winthrop, maybe the first time they'd ever heard his name when he was battling with Gannon Buhr. Ultimately being the runner-up, but still an incredible performance for him. And I fully expect this year he's once again going to find himself in contention. Next up in 4th place, we have Rickywysocki. No stranger to really good finishes at the USDGC, just has never managed to actually take down the event. So this year, once again, I fully expect we're going to see his aggressive play style on display. And I'm sure whether he's on the lead card or chase card going into that final day, he's going to be pushing whoever is at the top to try to get that first USDGC victory. So next up in 3rd place, another person no stranger to really good finishes at Winthrop, and that is calvinheimburg. He's been incredibly close to winning the event. The year he lost to Chris Dickerson, it really came down to a rollaway on 17. And this year, with how well he's played, winning Disc Golf Pro Tour events, I'm sure he's feeling that pressure that he needs the big title. He finally needs to get a major, and I feel like this is a course that suits him really well. So once again this year, I hope he wins it. I hope he ends up being the one to take it down. But I fully expect if he doesn't, he's going to find himself in the top 3 or top 5, as he almost always does because his game is just so dang consistent. Next up in 2nd place, this was hard to decide between 1st and 2nd, but for 2nd, I'm going with Isaac Robinson. Isaac's had the best season so far, winning 2 of the 3 majors. And I feel like this course suits his game really well with how well he's playing because he has accurate distance. He's so good at placing shots. And then also his putting is top tier. It just seems like he is so confident. He plays so fast that it's like his body doesn't even have time to register the situation or to feel the nerves. And that's probably why he's played so well at the majors so far this year, is because he plays so quick. He doesn't allow the moment to get to him. And so I fully expect this year at USDGC, he's going to have yet another good performance and probably be in contention for his 3rd major of the year. So now in 1st place, I'm going with eaglemcmahon to take it down. Eagle's game looks incredible right now. He's probably in the best form outside of maybe Isaac or Ricky, who also look like they're playing really well right now. But Eagle, what can you say about his game? If he's playing his best, nobody can beat him. Nobody can shoot hotter rounds than him. And so it's really going to come down to, can he stay in bounds? Does he avoid, dumb OB strokes down the stretch? And is he putting well? And if both of those things end up being true, then I don't see how anyone can beat him. In a vacuum, this is eaglemcmahon's tournament to lose. So there are my picks. Let me know down below what you think. Who's your top 5? Who's your sleeper? Your deep sleeper? If you have someone, let's give them a shout out on the channel. And I will catch you in the next one.